Elliott Sadler, the leader. David Reagan, 98 behind him. Outside lane, Chris Buescher, 60. Regan Smith, 7. 3 laps to go. Hold your breath.
Dead heat going into 3.
You got to remember that 98 car we're looking at right there. That's got Roush power. So a lot of horsepower under the hood of that 98 car also. It can get the job done.
David Reagan, you saw bumping Elliott Sadler, but not leaning on him. Pushes the 11 to the front. Somebody overheating in the middle of that pack. Looks like Joey Gates in the 52. 2 laps to go. Sadler and Chris Buescher. Single file now. Double wide for third. Reagan and Regan Smith.
Elliott Sadler kind of blocked both lanes. Not going to be able to hold off Chris Buescher, though.
He's got this 7 car, Regan Smith, right behind him. We know that car is fast. Same car that won the race in Daytona for Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s team.
Here they come to the white flag. We are on the last lap of the race. Chris Buescher outside, Elliott Sadler inside. Bumping, pushing, side drafting. Who gets back first?
And nobody can clear each other. They're locked together side by side drafting.
Landon Castle and Joe Nemechek, the third pair, if something happens to these front 4. Cars steaming and overheating everywhere. Castle with a move to the inside. Reagan blocks him off. That clears Elliott Sadler in front. Final corner. Regan Smith looking to the outside. To the checkered flag. Elliott Sadler wins it.
Hell yeah! That's the way to call it. Great job, man. Hell yeah, man. I'll stop for you, man. Great job.
The emotion is overcoming. Congratulations. You won race 1, Angelo Elliott Sadler. You won the victory lane.
He celebrated a birthday this week, did Elliott Sadler?
So glad we finally won a race with me.
You know, some drivers talk about how they hate racing here because it's so nerve-wracking, but boy, does it feel good when you win here.
Oh, gosh, when you win a Superspeedway like Talladega, that's everything in the world. Got that victory, and right now, he's only 1 point out of the lead for the championship.
Sadler's last win was in August of 2012. Paired up with Joe Gibbs Racing. Was frustrated last season. Have started this season with a couple of frustrating days also, but then the corner began to turn a few weeks ago. Had a great chance to win at Darlington. Ran well last race. And here at Talladega, used that experience in those drafts and a pretty strong race car, by the way, to hold them all off in that frantic finish and score a win.
He earned this one. I'll tell you, that was a tough race. It was really nerve-wracking. He put himself in the right position and pulled it off.
He had a great restart. He did what he had to do at the very end. You saw him running right in the center there, blocking off the top lane and the bottom lane.
Oh, that's great. Look at him now. I love the motion. He's got it right now.
Kind of changed
What about that guy? Chris Buescher, great run for that young man.
Almost pulled it off.
Yeah, he almost won that race.
Regan Smith has to settle for third. Not sure I thought they'd make it around those 3 laps without somebody getting turned sideways out of this lap. Look at the cars. Bumping, pushing sideways.
Steam, flying. You see the 01 of Castle tried to make a move on the bottom, and somebody shut the door on him. They didn't crash.
Sam Hornish sneaks in there.
And our Midas golden touch of the race to Elliott Sadler, who had a little luck on his side, made all the right moves. And I remember one point he was locked in that outside lane about 7-8 rows back, and we were sitting there saying, how are they going to make that work to get to the front? Well, they did. Doc?
Yeah, Regan Smith, Mr. Restrictor Plate. He won at Daytona. He won this race a year ago. And Regan, you made several moves on that last lap. Take us through what you were doing or what you were trying to do here off of 4.
I don't know what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get to where I had a little daylight out front of the race car and could finish off the move with the Ragu Chevy. But, nonetheless, these guys keep building fast speedway cars. I love coming to these places with the equipment Junior Motorsports gives us. And, we needed that. We've been in the top 10 all year long, but we needed to get back in the top 5. And we've been working hard. It's, it's been a little bit of a grind at times this year. So, hate being able to see the flag and not get there first, but, it was a good day nonetheless.
All right, well done by Regan Smith. Alan?
While those last few laps were going on, Jeremy Clements was released from the Infield Medical Center. Good news there after that hard crash he was involved in. He's okay. And really okay is Elliott Sadler with his first win in the Nationwide Series at Talladega, the 7th different winner this season, and he's going to celebrate.
And he's shaking and he's sweating and he's worked hard today. And after you fell back, Elliott, how'd you get up there and win?
Well, we just got on the inside line there, and we just had to make some good moves, and to see kind of opened up for us. But this means a lot to me to get these guys in victory lane. I disappointed them last year and weren't able to do it. We have a lot of people here from One Main Financial today. So glad to win with Mary and Kim and all those guys here. It means a lot to me. And do it at Talladega. Everybody else always asks about flipping at Talladega. Damn it, now we won one at Talladega, so this feels a lot better.
We talked before the race about getting here. You mentioned Brett Griffin, your spotter. How important was having such a good spotter today?
Well, he did a good job there at the end. And under the red flag, I was playing all these scenarios in my head, really on how many races I've lost here in the last couple laps, not making the right decision. But we just stayed to the bottom, stuck to our guns. David Reagan did a good job pushing us, and we were just able to hold those guys off at the end. So Brett did a great job. He deserves this. He did a great job getting us all on the front row yesterday. But it means a lot. I'm telling you, it means a lot for me to get this JGR team to victory lane. They worked their butts off last year. I wasn't able to reward them. Chris is doing a great job. We're getting a lot of momentum on our side. We let one get away from us at Darlington. So to come back here and do one for all our sponsors with Sport Clips, Coca-Cola, One Main Financial, Toyota, everybody that's a partner at JGR, man, makes us feel good.
Elliott didn't overthink it, and he's in victory lane at Talladega.
Chris Gale, the crew chief, celebrating a win.
Some of the best racing I've seen all year long in the Nationwide Series. It didn't disappoint us today. Nobody got hurt. We saw some great racing. I loved it.
And in a couple of weeks, it's on to the Iowa Speedway, Sunday, May 18th, 1:30 Eastern on ESPN for the NASCAR Nationwide Series. And next on ESPN is Sports Center. Lots to talk about in the sports world, including Elliott Sadler's Talladega win.
People love to say, well, anything can happen. At Talladega, anything doesn't just happen. It's standard operating procedure.
They're all wrecking behind you. Everybody's wrecking.
And anything doesn't care who you are, what lap it is, or how many laps you've led. The only lap that matters is the last one.